Dear learners, welcome to UGC MOOC on Tourism Planning and Sustainable Development. Dear learners, this section is focused upon tourism planning in international, national and state level. After going through this session, you will comprehend the term tourism planning. You will be acquainted with tourism planning evolution over the years in India and abroad. You'll understand its role and important aspects associated with it. You'll understand the various perspectives associated with the tourism planning. Dear learners, tourism planning is a dynamic process of determining and shaping the goals methodologically, selecting alternative courses of actions to realize those goals, then executing the chosen alternatives, evaluating the alternatives and ultimately concluding if it will become successful or not. Dear learners, let's review the tourism planning progress in international context. You know, tourism plays an important role in the economic development of the country, though the context of tourism greatly varied in developing and least developed countries. In the present time, planning plays an important role in tourism as its ignorance may lead to severe economic, social and ecological consequences. Further, the level of involvement of government in tourism may depend upon several factors such as the percentage of contribution to the economy, the amount of forex earned through tourism, the amount of investment brought in the country, the percentage of people employed in tourism, or the type of political environment. Every nation responsible for promotion of tourism has set up central organization to look after tourism. These organizations are popularly known as NTOs, National Tourism Organizations. Apart from such bodies, there may be also official or semi-official or private or voluntary organization of hotelier, travel agents, etc., which not only promote tourism but also look after the interest of the stakeholders, ranging from local people to tourism professionals. The tourism organizations are influenced by a large number of factors in a country. These may be political, economic, and social. Dear learners, let's review the tourism planning progress from Indian context. In India, planning gears for country including tourism was initiated by setting up the constitution which came into force on 26th of January 1950, in which the directive principles of the state policy indicated that the state shall endeavor towards the interest of the masses by protecting and securing as successfully as it may a social order in which justice, social, economic and political shall inform all the institutions of the national life. As a result, the Planning Commission in 1950 and National Development Council in 1952 they were constituted. The former was formed to make the assessment of resources, material, financial and human, formulate a map for the effective and balanced utilization, characterize the periods, apportion the resources, conclude the nature and mechanism for each stage of planning, review the growth and specify the issue which are limiting fiscal growth, while the role of latter was a consultative and assessment organization to reinforce and organize the efforts and assets of the nation. The first plan of tourism from 1951 to 56 made no contribution in the field of tourism, though the tourist division was formed in 1949 and placed under the transport. Emphasis was also given to attract tourists outside domestic boundaries. Printing tourist-related material and participate in exhibition and promotional activities and opening of tourist offices within India and world. This was done during first plan. In the second plan from 1956 to 61, provision was made to develop tourism as a central and state sector. In third plan 1961 to 66, importance was given on developing and building accommodation facilities, transport and improvement of accessibility. ITDC was born in this time only. In the fourth plan 1969 to 74, tourism was recognized as important mean of earning foreign exchange, improving tourist facility and provision of loans to hospitality and transport sector. Department of Tourism was born during this time. In the fifth plan, 74 to 79, the role of tourism industry was recognized within the country. Many resorts built at places like Kovalam, Goa and Gulmarg. Development of selected archaeological sites and sanctuaries and construction of youth hostels and tourist bungalows recognized for middle income groups. The sixth plan, 80 to 85, was a major signpost in the history of tourism, in which a lot of effort was done to promote and develop tourism. Also, the first tourism policy was drafted in 1982. The prominence was given to the domestic and culture tourism. Also, the Janta Hotel began in 4 metros. In the seventh plan, 85 to 90, tourism was given the position or status of the industry. Also, the National Committee on Tourism was set up in 1986 along with the setting up of the TFCI Tourism Finance Corporation of India. The National Action Plan in 1992 for tourism was launched. The 8th plan 1992 to 1997 and importance was given to diversify the tourism product and development of all inclusive special tourism areas was done. In 9th plan from 97 to 2002, special task force was constituted for the promotion and development of the tourism in northeastern states, Sikkim, J&K, Himachal Pradesh. The following circuits were developed such as Buddhist Circuit, South Heritage Circuit, Western Circuit, North Monastic Circuit of Kullu, Manali, Laul Spiti and Leh. The focal point of the 10th 5-year plan from 2002 to 2007 was integrated development of tourism circuits and development of tourist destinations. Also, to carry out this work, partnership was done with development agencies, NGOs and private sector. Also, Bekal Resort Corporation, Puri Konark Beach were developed. In the 11th 5-year plan from 7 to 2012, assistance to hotel management institutes throughout the country was given. Large thrust was given in this plan for capacity building, overseas promotion and publicity, market research, assistance for large revenue generating project, computerization, involvement of information technology and building construction done in ISM at Gulmarg. The 12th 5-year plan on tourism from 12 to 17 adopts a pro-poor approach aimed at increasing the net benefit to the poor from tourism and ensure that tourism growth contributes to poverty reduction. It also aims to improve tourism infrastructure and develop niche tourism products. Tourism is a multi-sectoral activity, but for its development, coordination is required against breadth and the depth of the industry. The 12th plan aims vertical and horizontal integration throughout the tourism industry. Dear learners, let's review the tourism planning at the state level. Tourism planning in India is largely done at the state level, though the center of the union government greatly promotes it at national level and international level. As we know that India is a vast country having large number of states which greatly vary in the context to the tourism product they offer, such as nature, culture, heritage, custom, language, food habits, etc. Also, we know further that each state in India also show a large diversity. Hence, various niche of tourism are promoted by the individual states. Though the central government promotes the whole country under the Incredible India scheme and introducing tourism friendly policies and practices such as tourist friendly policies, e-tourist visa, medical visa, etc. Similarly, to improve the workforce skills at local and regional level, schemes such as Hunar Se Rozgar are being developed to impart various types of the skills to populace involvement in tourism. The various states in India promotes their varied products and some forms of the tourism which are very unique to them. Dear learners, let's summarize it. Planning plays an important role in tourism. It not only helps to use the resources of a place in an efficient way, but it also takes into account the interest of the local community and limiting the negative impacts, if any. The tourism planning initiates in a country are done by National Tourism Organization or National Tourism Agency. The nature of organization is determined by the type of environment and system the country possesses. The tourism organizations are influenced by a number of factors respectively related to a specific country. Thank you.